Alright, welcome! Greetings, everyone! To our first episode of The Bard's Tale. Retold and remastered and all of that. So, this is an older game. Hopefully you guys will know it. And, let's just continue right on.
You'd like to hear a new story? Oh, very well. Where shall we begin?
Good thing we can hear the narrator. He's one of the best parts. So, we're gonna... normal, easy... Old school, we're gonna do normal. Alright, now let's see here. What do we want? We want...
Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma. Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. A high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
Alright, so, based on remember playing this years ago, the Bard, we are Summoner, we can be anything really.
Rhythm allows the bard to play magical tunes with greater skill, enhancing the statistics of summoned creatures. A high vitality will increase the bard's health, making him more difficult to defeat in battle. Shopkeepers will offer significant discounts to the bard if he has high charisma.
And
a high dexterity allows the bard to inflict greater damage with ranged weapons. Luck has a subtle effect on many aspects of the bard's adventures. The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
You know what? No. Should we have it all 8 and then we can decide later on what we want to be? Let's do that and see what kind of weapons we'll get and everything. Right?
Allows the bard to equip and use two-handed weapons. Allows the bard to fight with a dirk in one hand and a sword in the other.
Alright.
Allows the bard to equip and use a flail. A powerful ranged shot which passes through its target, used with a ranged skill. Gives the bard a chance to score a critical hit on his enemies, inflicting additional damage. The bard gains bonus coins for any treasure he finds.
Ooh, so, with this, what do we want?
A powerful charging attack which stuns enemies, used with a sword skill, allows the bard to equip and use a flail.
Let's do Treasure Hunter, right?
The
get more
bard
money.
Gains bonus coins for any treasure he finds.
Yeah, we'll get more money and then everything's all good there.
It had come to this at last. One man, a poet and a rogue, with no friends to speak of, no one to mourn his passing, should it come to that. Even those beside him are no more boon companions than bond-servants, summoned by sorcery and song, as cold and indifferent to him as the light of a wandering star.
Mistake in coming here.
But to know where he is, we need to know where he is from. And to know that, we've got to begin elsewhere. And not that long ago. A simple man he was, with a quick wit and a sharp tongue, an eye for the lasses, and a talent for keeping one step ahead of the law, come to Houghton to play his tunes and make his way. He found himself standing outside the Drunken Rat, a public house owned by the widow Mary McCrary. The bard readied his instrument and prepared to ply his trade.
Yes, we are such a con man, aren't we? Alright, so this is the first episode. We'll see how it is, and if you guys like it, we'll continue it.
Ah! A rat!
It is an old
A
game,
rat!
but...
You drunken louts! Get off your backsides and kill it!
I'll save you, fair damsel.
Ah, what a strapping man you are, to be saving me from that wee beastie.
I happened to be wandering by when I heard your cries over the rumbling of my empty belly. You aren't hurt, are you?
No, but
Yes.
aren't you the sweet one for asking? Say, I've an idea. If you'd be willing to do a little job for me, I'd give you a good meal and a warm place to lay your head for the night.
I'd be only too happy to handle anything you'd
In
like
between
to
your breasts.
leave my way.
Then it's a deal. For it's a wee rat problem I've got in me cellars, and if you could do away with them, I'd be ever so thankful.
Rats, you say? In the cellar? How cliché of you, love. But I'll forgive you this once.
You'll need a bigger sword than what you've got, in case you run into trouble.
Oh, and my sword is quite big enough to handle any troubles you might have.
So yes, just from that exchange, you can see what kind of character we are. Alright, this is the first time I've ever played with a keyboard. Ooh.
Hey, I understand your hesitation, stranger. There isn't enough ale in this town to get me to go down there. Then again, I'm a cowering sort.
Alright.
What are you, a man or a mouse? Get
What the-
down there and Mary may have a go with you. You wouldn't want to be the only man in town she hasn't had a go with, would you?
Now it makes me not want to have a go, but this is coming from Jabba the Hutt there, so... Ah, I remember this though. You ready for one of the best things ever? 3, 2, 1. Bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer.
The drunken rat, the aching drum, and Trolley's pub as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell.
So all you lads and lasses, at 11 o'clock you stop for 5 short seconds. Remember Charlie Moss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, he must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king. Run to his praises, we shall always sing. Look what he's done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Moss, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer.
A venom out a bushel of hoops, you steer around with your stick. The kind of lubrication to make your engines tick.
30 pence a wallop a day will keep away the quacks. It's only 8 pence halfpenny and only 6 in tax.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, must have been an admiral, a sultan, or a king. Unto his praises we shall always sing. Look what he has done for us, he's filled us up with cheer. Lord bless Charlie Moss, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. The Lord bless Charlie Moss.
Alright, you guys have to admit, that is one of the greatest things ever. I want a like just for that. Alright.
That rat is not going to kill itself. Get down there and earn a meal for once.
I mean, okay. Alright. So that's hit. I can do that, but I can just go with this.
Well, for someone who says he's not afraid of rats, you sure are procrastinating. If you are afraid, you can tell me. I won't have any interest in speaking with you any further, but you can tell me.
Alright, let's go kill the rat. Typical dungeon crawl, right? First adventure.
And then the bard looted the chest which contained the widow's most precious... Wait a minute. Did I read that properly? You're stealing from her?
I wouldn't call it stealing, exactly. I mean, people leave all kinds of things in chests, and they never seem to object when I help myself. Think of it as a public service. I mean, who knows how cluttered these chests might become if I didn't do my part to help clean them out.
In hindsight, I'm surprised it took the bard this long to get his hands on Mary's chest.
Well, there we go. That's the title of the episode. Alright, so is there a... Alright. How do I equip a weapon? That's probably going to tell me. Alright, automatic. Anything? And then we can save. New, saving. Anything? No?
Ooh, that had to hurt.
What? The chest? The barrel? What? Alright. Ready for, the rat killing? There you go. Well, there we go.
Quest complete.
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who has bravely made the cellars once again safe for buxom barmaids and wanton widows. Or has he?
Ah! Ah! I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
The bard, finding himself wreathed in flame, dashed up the stairs towards the safety of the tavern.
Ah! I'm on fire! Oh, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha, the new guy got himself lit on fire. Typical prank.
Nicely done. Or is that well done?
Not well done. More like medium rare.
Okay, that one was pretty bad.
Now we'll have another go at him with this.
You better hope I've cooled off when I return, or you're next.
Alright. If I remember correctly, we automatically just, basically equip the best weapon we get, I believe.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get down here?
Look here, laddie, don't be concerning yourself with such things right now.
I think that's
I'm here
important.
to help you with your rat problem. Any brute can swing a sword. If you really want to slay that hairy beastie, try playing this tune on that lute of yours.
Go on, clear off out of it. I've no use for you.
I'm not offering to go with you, laddie. I'm offering you a bit of song and magic that'll bring you back in one piece.
Great. So now the rat gets dinner and a show. If it's so bloody powerful, use it yourself and save me the trouble.
Would that I could. But I'm not a man of action like yourself. So do yourself a favour and take a little charity when it's
Offered, my boy. My boy.
Done. Show me what you got.
New tune. Thunder Spider.
Before you head down there and face that huge rat, I'd like to be sure that you know your business. Would you like me to teach you a few wee things that'll help you get the best of any foes you might encounter?
Yes, strange, one-armed, one-handed man.
I think I'm going to regret this. But I'll humour you, old man.
Good job, lad. You already know how to attack, but let's talk about defending yourself.
Press the defend key.
What are you on about? You're completely insane, aren't you? You know, I ran into this other guy once. He kept talking about mice I couldn't see. Now I'm blocking pretend blows. I hope you appreciate what I'm going through.
I don't even
and
need to say
reward me
anything.
sufficiently.
The game does it for me.
Boyo. You'll notice that instead of holding down the key, you'll have to time your defense to the enemy's attack.
Of course I have to time it. How else am I going to block anything?
Now, laddie, let's teach you how to play that lute of yours and make some magic.
What? Does my name not mean anything to you? The Bard? Did you not see me summon that rat a few moments ago?
Press the summon menu key.
You're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
Game just does my job for me. 3, huh?
You'll see several choices. These are the different types of beasties you'll eventually be able to summon. For now, let's summon that spider I taught you about.
That was useful, at least. Finally.
This part is important, so listen up, laddie. The creatures that you summon aren't under your complete control, but they will try to do what you wish to the best of their ability. Try to give them orders using the command keys. For example, press the aggressive key to make your little friend there become more aggressive.
Alright, attack.
Charge!
You're getting the hang of things now, aren't you, lad? You can experiment with different uses of the command keys to develop your own strategies. Now, at times, you may want to get rid of a creature you've summoned. Simply go back into the same menu you've summoned him from and select him again. That's the way to get rid of an unwanted creature.
Alright. 3DA.
Great. Does that trick work on you as well?
Good luck against the rat, my boy.
And he'll just shuffle on.
In the future, I'm going to have to learn how to dodge these mysterious old man types.
Yep. That's a skill most people need to learn. Oh, crap. No. Oh. 3DA.
Charge! Attack! Attack! Charge! Charge!
Our spider killed it!
All hail the bard, rat killer, and rodent bane, who's bravely made the
How about you tell the story and leave the sarcastic patronising to me, okay?
Alright. Well, at least we killed it, right? Dun, 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 dun. Ah! Bum, ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Run away again, did ya? Go back to where you came from and leave the fighting to those who've got the guts for it.
Ooh. You know what?
I've plenty of guts, milady. Which is why you needn't trouble yourself about that rat any longer.
You mean it's dead? Oh, thank you. I can't tell you how grateful I am.
'Twas the least I could do for a damsel in distress. Now, how about that meal?
Why don't you wait while I fix you some leftovers? Oh, and your room in the back is almost ready.
There we go.
Having spent a lonely night in a somewhat uncomfortable and shabby bed, the bard awoke the next morning in a foul humour.
You should go speak with that strange friend of yours. He was starting to scare away my regular customers. I had to chase him out.
Maybe should we have been mean? Monster Man invented beer. Alright. 1 second, y'all. And we're back! So I just thought I'd reload real quick just so you guys can see, like, the difference between the two choices, right?
Oh no, the rat is the gutless one, for I spilt his about your cellar. I'd be only too happy to haul 'em up here for you to see. In fact, it might actually improve the ambience of this place.
No need. The stench you bring with you will be proof enough. Well, maybe there's more to you than meets the eye.
Save it for the half-wits. What you can do for me is best done in silence. You knew what was down there. You and all the rest of your tartan-clad trash. So how about less cheddar and more chow, and be quick about it?
Right away. I enjoy a man with a quick tongue. I'll see you get the finest room in the inn. It's the one right next to mine.
So the bard headed up to his room to avail himself of the pleasures that the inn had to offer.
I think you guys know where that went. We found Mary's chest.
That was quite a night. I'm afraid you almost made me late opening the bar this morning. Oh, that strange friend of yours is waiting for you outside. I had to chase him away. He was unnerving some of my regulars. See you later, love.
See, sometimes being, nice is not the best way to do it. So we're just gonna save on that. Like she said, sometimes, a quick wit. Dun 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 dun. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. I'll be singing that at work tonight.
You killed it! You killed it! The fire-breathing rat in the cellar was the best practical joke we had. Now what are we supposed to do to entertain ourselves?
Can't talk to Mary again. What about you?
Very impressive, young man. I wish I had the guts to stand up to the wife the way you stood up to that rat. But of course, she's a bit more vicious.
Alright, vicious rat, but that was the best practical joke, eh? Yes, I know. It must have been amusing.
Yeah. So you killed a rat. What do you want? A medal?
Alright. Anything new? Nope. Alright, I'll skip this part again. Alright. Have to leave the bar. I was kind of hoping they'd just start singing about how I killed the rat.
What did I tell you, lad? You hooked him and cooked him.
Thanks to that song you gave me.
You're welcome, boyo. And should you be looking for another one like it, find the trow in the fairy haunt woods. But keep your wits about you. They're devilish clever, the trow. With magic by the pound, and not a single scrap of honesty.
He did help me, so...
Sounds a little dangerous to me. I don't care much for trow. I think I'll pass.
Come now, boyo. What's a little danger when compared to power? Didn't that little trick I showed you help you get in good with the widow McCrary? If it's a skin you're worried about, I have a wee trinket here that'll keep you safe from harm. This amulet was made by a powerful sorceress. It can summon her spirit to heal your wounds in battle. You'll need adder stones to provide the necessary mystical power. If you like, you can even use multiple stones for even greater effect. Here, laddie. Try it out.
Okay, mysterious man who's just giving me powerful artifacts.
Who is she? She's beautiful. I'll take the amulet, old man. And, what were you saying about a trail?
Find him in the Fairy Haunt Woods. Bannerfeet be his name. He can teach you magic enough to impress any lass.
Like any good bard should do. Oh, the stereotypical bard. Alright. Oh, we'll just save again. It's not like it takes a long time to save. So let's do a little exploring, shall we? I'm gonna be speaking with that accent for a while now.
Sorry. Pardon me.
So what's over here? The store. Oh boy. I have been accused of doing accents without knowing, so if I do slip into it at some point, let me know.
Well now, you must be the bard that everyone's been talking about, the fellow with the spider made of lightning. It's honoured I am to have you in my shop, sir, and happy to facilitate all your arms and armament needs. Swords, bows, or armour, everything here is first rate and for sale. Terms of cash in advance, in full, all sales final with no letters of credit, layaways, or IOUs. We do have a buyback policy. If you buy it, don't bring it back. Haha. So look over what you want and I'll be happy to cover the finer points of any item I have in stock. But remember the golden rule, you break it, you buy it.
I just love the dialogues in this game. We have 46, that's 4,200.
What have you got to stab and bash with?
This is where we have our close combat weaponry. When you're battling a foe up close and personal, you don't want to skimp on your instrument of battle. In most cases, not the best man, but the best weapon walks away to tell the tale.
Alright.
Let me see something else.
What about shields?
I could use some protection.
It's a fact. A warrior's only as tough as his weakest armour. Plenty of folks have bought the cheap stuff, but none of them have been repeat customers, if you take my meaning.
What else you got? Show me your bows.
If you ask me, there's no better place to battle a deadly foe than from a distance. The more you spend on this ranged weaponry will not only put you further from your enemy, but also further from your own tombstone.
That's our first goal. We're gonna get a longbow and that map.
Interested. Can you tell me about this?
Peeking at my map, are you? I can tell you this much. It's as old as the hills and chock full of danger and delight. The fellow I had it from said there's plenty of frights to make things hot, plenty of X's marking the spot.
Let me see something else. See you, old man.
And we're like that, we're out. So, I hope you all enjoyed this. It's maybe a little under half an hour. But, I thought I would, we don't want to leave Houghton just yet.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning? But I thought I would, start this up, get your guys' advice. What's over here? The Broch. Alright, maybe we'll exit after visiting the Broch.
You've come looking for my bowgun, haven't you? Of course you have. But it's gone he is, for he's the one, the chosen one, who free the fair princess from cruel bondage. And what do ye suppose that means to a poor old woman like me? Why, everything, that's what. For he's promised to come back, my Ogun, and take me away from this awful place and give me a proper house with glass in the windows, floors of wood, and a larder so full we'll never know hunger again. So, when you see him, tell him his mother loves him.
Alright. Remember that name, Ogun. Let's just finish exploring Houghton, I suppose. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's a lot more places than I thought. Actually, that should be a good thing to start off for next time. So we're gonna end it here, actually. Hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you like, leave a dislike if you dislike, tell me why. And yeah, Bard's Tale. Games they don't make like this anymore. Wait, that's not how it says. They don't make games
Excuse
like
me?
this anymore. Proper funny. Actually witty. And a little cringe. But, hey, what else is there for, right? Alright, adios.